Good morning. Today is December the 23rd. 2 more days of Vlogmas. Hello and welcome to my channel, Dexter Loves Any channel. My name is Kat. I only recorded the wall advent yesterday, so I'm going to add that to this video. I worked yesterday. It was a long day. Retail customers this time of year get a bit crazy. They're going to be even worse today, but I'm done. I am done until January the 5th, so no more. Last night after I got back from work, I carried on. This gets addictive. I started working on my coziest memories blanket, and this might take a couple of minutes because it's getting really big and heavy. Actually, hold on. Right, you ready for this? I'm doing this stood up. Got up out of my chair. Right, I am in my pyjamas, full disclosure, and they're staying on all day because I can. So I've got 2 more squares to go. I think last time you saw it, I was doing this one. Then I come back and do these. So I have enough arms. There we go. So it kind of, so from the floor comes to here. So when I'm sitting in a chair, it would keep me, so it needs to keep, like, it needs to come up to here and also keep my toes warm. So I'm thinking 1 more row, it goes around me fine. It goes all the way around me almost. Yeah, once I put the border on, that would go all the way around me. So yeah, 1 more row across the top here, and then I'm done. This is exciting. So I will get back to knitting on that in a little while. But now I want to get my printing done, my mug printing. So I'm going to take you along for the ride. The back door is open because the sublimation ink lets off some gases. I sent Annie upstairs because she gets all stressy because she thinks the house is burning down if she smells smoke. She's a special little animal. So yeah, that end of the living room, just tidied off my desk. I've got the heat press out, the mug press. I'm going to do a mug for my dad. And if it works out well, I'm going to do one for my brother-in-law. If it doesn't, I won't. My dad won't care either way because it'll have Jack on and that's all he'll see. See his little grandson. But if it's not perfect, I won't do one for my brother-in-law. He's getting a hat anyway. And a load of other stuff, but yeah, he's getting a handmade hat. He's very knit-worthy, I think I've said before. Okay, so we're going to go and do the mug pressing. Okay, so here we are. This is a mug press. Haven't plugged it in yet. And the rest of my setup is a printer, which I won't show you. But you print in a mirror image. There's the image. So obviously this ink ends up on the mug. You can't see that. You won't see that until it goes on the mug. So I print that, cut those out. They're ready to go. I'm going to move you. Okay. Rest of the setup. A heat mat to put the mug on after it comes out of the press. Protective glove because he's hot. And some mugs. Let's turn this on first. Okay, that is gonna heat up to, I think, 120 degrees. So these mugs are special mugs. They've been coated in something to make sure that the ceramic takes the ink. You don't have to clean the surface of these, but You do have to get it on level, otherwise it looks terrible. So, I do tend to eyeball it. So that's the design. It says Pappy Christmas. This is because Dad's granddad name is Pappy, which is French for granddad. That's also what we used to call our granddad on my mum's side, is Pappy. Okay, that's telling me it's up to temperature already, which is fabulous. Alright. Well, it's not quite up to temperature, but it's nearly there. Okay. A little bit more that way. There. Right. Then we stick it on with heat resistant tape. Making sure that it's really tight to the mug, because if it moves in the press at all, it does what we call ghosting, which means that you'll have an image and then another image to the side of it. Okay, let's see if we can get closer. Alright, so we are at 212. What are the temperatures on this? I have a little notebook with all my temperatures in. I need mug press. Yeah, it holds at 212. Okay. So there's no risk of burning myself just yet, so no gloves required. That goes in there, and I've had to set the pressure already on a previous pressing, so it goes in there. It's a certain pressure, it will say on the medium that you want to put in, because you do tumblers and whatnot. So that's a medium pressure, and you adjust the pressure turning that. So this is gone down a bit. Can you see that? You can. It says 208, so it's gone down a little bit just because the mug is cold. Then it's going to ramp up to 380 degrees, and then it's going to hold that temperature for 180 seconds, and then you can get the mug out. Then it needs to come back down to 220 before I can put the next mug in, assuming we want to put another mug in. So we're going to come back in a little while. Nearly there, just 90 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Excellent. So it's now going to start ramping down, but the mug can come out. Cool. So yeah, you can see that good. So what I do is I like to take the picture off straight away. Swap. The handle actually isn't that hot, but I prefer to just be careful. Of course, I had enough burns when I was glass working. Just checking you can still see that. Right. Okay. Ah, beaut. There we go. Okay, where I had ink on the back, it's kind of made a right old mess. That's not great, is it? And my printer was having a bit of a vomit session, clearly. Damn it, I didn't realise it would go through the paper. Okay, looks like I'm printing another one. But yeah, I hate wasting paper, so I've got another mug design, something that's going to go on a zip bag, and then another mug design for me Or I might decide somebody else might like it. Now I would get my paper cutter out for this, but that doesn't cut straight either. So I'm just going to eyeball it. Okay. That was definitely not straight. Never mind. Right. As long as we get the edges correct, we're good. No, that way. Printed it slightly larger this time as well. So we've got a thumb there, that'll do, won't it? Just make sure it's on properly. Heat resistant tape. What? Right, we're done. It's going to come down. Phew-wee. Alright, hopefully this looks better. I'm always amazed by the standard of the colour when you do this. Oh yeah, oh that looks great, doesn't it? Actually that doesn't look too bad with the lines. Could just be a design feature. So that other little design I did, also copyright, so it's just for me. Nightmare Before Christmas. This is going to go on one of these. If you've been following me for a while, you know I do these for project bags and stuff. It has a little handle. I have to do it on a different machine, so I have to wait for this to finish, cool down, whatever, and then get the other machine out. But this is to put Andy's hair shaver and stuff in, because why would I give him a plain bag if I don't have to? So yeah, this is going to be for his head shaver, because he's decided that he doesn't go to the barber anymore. I do it, and I don't do a bad job, so there we go. Turn the printer off, and I might go make myself a cup of tea while I wait for this to cool down. Right, we're ready for number 2. Here we go. So this is one of my rude mugs, and that's gonna be 3 or 4 minutes. So again, I'll be back. Right, nearly ready. 30 seconds. Always funny. 25, 24. It's the waiting with this job. Can only get one mug in at a time and have to wait a lot. If I went into big production, you'd get double ones, but not big production here. 1. Yay! Okay. Out she comes. Switch hands. Not very good for you, those fumes. Brilliant. Could have been lower down on the mug, but this one's just for me. Keep it up, you'll be a strange smell in the attic. Or loft, as we say here. But anyway. Right, now we have to wait for that to cool down to do the new one. But I'm not going to bore you with that. I'll catch you later.